Will Donald Trump go to jail today? I don't know. It's still, what time is it? 3 o'clock? 3:20? It's still time. I guess he could go to jail, technically. Here's the question. Why? Why should he go to jail? Like, do they have enough? Like, I know what you're going to say. It's like Central Park 5, Tim, and this thing and that. I know people are going to say stuff. Here's the thing, guys. Do they have enough to convict him of something? So this whole thing that they've been talking about on MSNBC, CNN, and all the other liberal corporate media is about a misdemeanor. It's about a payoff to Stormy Daniels, which is not illegal. You can pay someone some money not to release the story. There's nothing criminal about that. What they're saying is, did he use campaign finance money to do it? Now, that would be illegal. It would be illegal as in a misdemeanor, like jaywalking. So all this talk is about jaywalking. Did Trump jaywalk? Now, if you can prove that Trump jaywalked, which is having Michael Cohen pay off Stormy Daniels and then lie about it, right? Using campaign finance money. But if he then covered it up by not saying, hey, this is what this money is for, if he said this is for legal fees, then that may be considered a felony. Here's the thing, guys. The likelihood of this being serious enough that there could be actual jail time or even a conviction is so slim it's like a waste of time. That's how slim this is. We're talking misdemeanor at best. You're not going to get a felony conviction out of this because you have to prove he didn't just write it down in the wrong column or have somebody write this down in the wrong column. You're never going to be able to prove intent to cover up the payment. You would have to get into his head and prove that. You're not going to be able to do that. So all of this talk about does Donald Trump deserve. That's a heavy word for you to say. He belongs in jail or he deserves. That's not how the legal system works. Rudy Giuliani belongs in jail. Every president who's ever been president of the United States belongs in jail. They've all oversaw a government that did atrocities in other countries, committed war crimes. You know this, right? Donald Trump, it's what they're doing is they're feeding the beast, which is Donald Trump. And there's a lot of reasons to do it. One of the main reasons is that you make so much money doing it. You don't realize how much money is changing hands when we had these conversations about Donald Trump. Donald Trump has been a cash cow to corporate media since day one. And they're still eating off of this. The Democrats are fundraising off of it, and corporate media is eating off of it, and you're sitting back going, get Trump, and nothing will be got. It's all a farce. It's a game, and they're playing with your emotions, and you're letting them. Some of you are so upset. You want Donald Trump gone as if that's going to change your life when it won't. It won't put any money in your pocket unless you work for one of these big corporations that are making all this money off this story. And even then, they're not going to pass the money down to you. So how does this benefit us? It's not going to put another egg in your refrigerator. It's not going to put another steak on the grill. It's not going to do anything for you. It's not going to pay your electric bill, your phone bill, your cable bill, your medical bills. None of it. Your student debt bills, nothing, none of this benefits you or I. Not one bit. In fact, this is a slap in the face because it distracts us from all the other things we should be focused on. All the things that are wrong in this country that need our attention, but aren't getting our attention. They want us to still focus on Donald Trump. And if you don't focus on Donald Trump, they'll say you must be a Trump supporter because you don't want him to go to jail. We have so much that we could be worried about. But instead, we're going to focus on Donald Trump. And if I tell you, hey, let's look over here at these other things, you'll say, no, you must be a Trump supporter. You must want to help Trump. It doesn't matter what I tell you. That doesn't impact his case. It doesn't change the evidence. Right now, there's a 28-year-old man who was killed. 7 police officers, sheriff's deputies, and 3 hospital workers have been indicted for murder because they smothered a man to death. They got on top of him and literally smothered the life out of the man. No one's talking about it. Why? Because we're talking about Trump. What about Ohio, Palestine, Ohio, with the train derailment, where the chemicals spilled everywhere? When was the last time you heard about it? When was the last time we talked about it? We stopped talking about it because now we're talking about Trump. Weren't we just covering the Silicon Valley Bank and the corruption and thievery that was going on there? The bailout for that garbage? Up out of the news all of a sudden. Why? Because now we're talking about Trump and Stormy Daniels. It's like we went back to the future. Back to the future with nonsense that none of us should care about. None of us should give 2 damns about it. Rasheem Carter, Mississippi, lynched. Black man lynched, body cut into pieces. Cops say, oh, well, we don't know if it was foul play. He was dismembered. He said, hey, these guys are trying to kill me. He went to the cops wouldn't help him. Went back to the cops wouldn't help him. He calls his mom and says, hey, these people that I work for are going to try to kill me. These people are after me. Bunch of white guys in pickup trucks. Then he ends up dead and people go, what's going on? I don't know. I don't believe it. He got lynched. But we're not talking about that. Why? Because we got to talk about Donald Trump and $100,000 given to Stormy Daniels for what? It's a waste of time. A waste of time, a waste of valuable time, a waste of focus. It's a slap in the face. It is a disservice. It should be offensive to you that they would try to pull this on you. You should be like, how dare they do this to me? How dare they try to monopolize my time? How dare they play me like a fiddle? But instead, you're upset with people telling you the truth. You're mad because I'm telling you? No. Be mad at them for lying to you, for getting you riled up. So then they say there's a bomb threat at the New York courthouse. Overzealous Trump supporters pissed off that Donald Trump may have to go through some red tape. Who cares? He won't go to jail for this. Now you're going to risk your life and your family. For what? To call in a BS bomb threat. We need help as a country, man. We need help because these people are crazy. We have to stop being so gullible. We're being played. This is a distraction. I don't know a better way to put it to you. I really don't. If they start locking up presidents for stuff they did that was illegal, they'd never stop. It would never stop. I can't get his Attorney General, Merrick Garland, to take a look at a case of Shanquella Robinson being murdered down in Mexico. He can pull that case into the United States, and we can handle that case. He won't do it. Instead, we got Karen, whatever her name is, White House press secretary, giving us word salad when asked about the case. But we can talk about Donald Trump all day. This is where the focus wants to be. You want the focus on this, a payment to Stormy Daniels, as if his supporters would not have supported him regardless of his payment. I'm offended by it, man, because it just goes to show they have no respect for us as the citizens that put them in charge. Well, you can be stupid if you want to, but I will not join you in this. We are better than this. We have to be better than this, or they get to win. They don't deserve to win. I don't know a better way to put it to you. We got real ish to worry about, and this is just not it. This misdemeanor, this slap on the finger, the worst this wouldn't even be a slap on the hand. This would be more like a handshake. This doesn't even qualify for a slap on the wrist. Do you understand? We have to be smarter than this. We should not allow ourselves to be trapped in the matrix of believing the nonsense that they spew on these cable networks for money. This is all about money. There's nothing to be gained for us from this. Here are the things that would change our lives. End qualified immunity so cops can go to jail when they break the law. How about we do that? But I can't get you to agree to do that, but you want to send Trump to jail for a misdemeanor or writing a check to a porn star to keep her quiet about an affair he had or didn't have in 2006. All to try to stop Donald Trump from running. And you know what? Here's the big kicker. You ready? Are you ready for the big kicker? Even if you got a conviction, it wouldn't stop him from running unless he wanted it to stop him, because you could run for president or the nomination even with a misdemeanor or felony charge. It doesn't matter. Let's clean the water, the air, the schools, get rid of the bullshit laws, the penalties, all the garbage. How about we do that? And stop letting ourselves be manipulated by corporations who just want our attention so they can run ads. That's all it is. It's a game. Get out the matrix. Stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Don't worry about Donald Trump. Worry about yourself. He'll be fine. It's us I'm worried about.